Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss the example for probability. It is found that 30% of the population of an island are overweight. Among the overweight, the probability is that those who do not have any chronic illness is 0.4. Among those who are overweight and among those who are not overweight, the probability is that they do not have any chronic illness is 0.65. Draw a tree diagram to represent the given information. So at first, we are going to pick overweight and not overweight. So here we have the situation, overweight and then not overweight. So refer to the situation, they said 30% of the population are overweight. So here we have 0.3, so automatically here we have 0.7. And then among those overweight, so means that we have to focus on the overweight. We have the title, chronic illness. So in here we said chronic illness. So at the same time, we have non-chronic illness. So among the overweight, the probability is that those who do not have any chronic illness is 0.4. So here we have 0.4. Automatically here we have 0.6. So remember, for each branch, when we total up, we will have 1. If doesn't happen, means that something wrong with your table or diagram. Next, focus on this part. We have chronic illness and then no chronic illness. So we have done 0.4. And among those who are not overweight, so here we have another second branch, the probability is that they do not have any chronic illness is 0.65. So 0.35 for the chronic illness. So that is a situation. So in conclusion, so the probability is that we have chronic illness given that it is overweight is equals to 0.6. Probability is that we have non-chronic illness given that overweight is equals to 0.4. Probability is that chronic illness given that it is not overweight is equals to 0.35. Probability is that we have non-chronic illness given that it is not overweight 0.65. So we have already done, draw the tree diagram. A. Hence, if a person is randomly chosen from the population, find the probabilities that do not have any chronic illness. Continue. Thus, overweight known that he is not have any chronic illness. Given that non-chronic illness. So that is a situation. So kindly refers to the situation where we have probabilities that non-chronic illness. So refers to this part. So where we have the situation non-chronic illness for these two parts. So kindly refers to the situation and we write out the. So non-chronic illness intersect with non-overweight plus with non-chronic illness intersect with overweight. So kindly refers to the situation. In order to get the probabilities that non-chronic illness intersect with non-overweight, we have to multiply the situation where we have probabilities that non-chronic illness given that non-overweight multiply with the situation where we have probabilities that non-overweight plus probabilities that non-chronic illness given that it is overweight multiply with probabilities that it is overweight. So kindly refers to the diagram and then pick the answer. So here we have the situation 0.65 multiply with 0.7 plus 0.4 multiply with 0.3. So by refers to the calculator, here we have 0.575. Next, thus overweight known that he does not have any chronic illness. So here we have the probability overweight given that non-chronic illness. So refers to the condition probability where we have overweight intersect with non-chronic illness over probabilities that non-chronic illness. So in order to have the probabilities overweight intersect with the non-chronic illness, so the formula would be probabilities that we have non-chronic illness, given that we have overweight, multiply with probability stat overweight over the probability stat non-chronic illness. So by refers to the tree diagram, so here we have 0.4 multiplied with 0.3 over 0.575. So finally, we have the answer 0.2087, or in three significant figure, 0.209. So B. So just now we already discussed a person is randomly chosen from the population, and we discussed about the chronic illness. Next B, it involves two persons. So if two persons are randomly chosen from the population, find the probability that both of them do not have any chronic illness. So we have probability that non-chronic illness for both of them. So by referring to A, part 1, where we have 0.575 squared, because both of them are non-chronic illness. So refers to the calculator, so we will have 0.330625, or in three significant figure, 0.331. Next, only one of them has the chronic illness. So in here, probability stat, we have chronic illness intersect with non-chronic illness, or probability stat, non-chronic illness intersect chronic illness. So they said only one of them. So based on this part, as we all know, chronic illness 0.425. After we minus, 1 minus with the non-chronic illness. So multiply with 0.575. Plus, for this part, we have 0.575 multiply with 0.425. So by referring to the calculator, we have 0.48875. If we round up, 0.489. Number 3, at least one of them do not have any chronic illness. So at first, we have the probabilities that non-chronic illness intersect with the chronic illness, plus we have chronic illness intersect with non-chronic illness, plus we have both of them are no chronic illness. So substitute the situation, 0.575 multiplied with 0.425 plus 0.425 multiplied with 0.575 plus 0.575 bracket squared. So by reference to the calculator, we have 0.819.